Hey guys, this is SmartyPan from GurubashiProductions, and today I'm going to be making a quick little video. Well, it might not be quick, I don't know, let's see how it turns out, but it'll be quick for me. I'm just going to talk about patch 4.2 and changes made to the Warlock, and just stuff like that. First of all, though, I'm going to start off by talking about the channel and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I commented a couple of times that I moved and had really bad internet, really slow, and I wasn't able to play, so I quit temporarily. But I found a way to make it work, so now I have good internet. It's faster than it was before, so that'll be good. I'm going to be making some new montages and stuff for you guys. As you can see, I have full Season 9 Vicious right now, so I'm going to be gearing up for that and get ready for that. I may release a few mini PvP videos on the way, but I'll be working on a big montage for you guys because I got some good feedback on my first one. And I'm also going to be making a little series. I'm not going to give too much away right now because it's nothing that I've really ever seen before. I think it's a really cool concept. So, yeah, just look forward to that. That's all I'm going to have to say about that. So I'm just going to start off, as many of you know, in hotfixes for patch 4.1, there was a huge change to the Affliction Warlock, which was Drain Life got a 25% damage nerf. And so, I mean, like I said, most of you who subscribed here are probably already Warlocks or play Warlocks, and so you probably already know about the change. But I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So first of all, I'm going to explain kind of why I liked using Drain Life and why Drain Life should be better. First of all, in your talent tree, whoops, I'm in the wrong tree here. In your talent tree, everything, looking at the talents, you would think that Drain Life would be your main spell because it is a damage over time effect, and so it benefits from, it benefits from Death Embrace, obviously, Shadow Embrace, Soul Siphon, Everlasting Affliction, Nightfall, and also your Haunt benefit, as well as your Mastery. So it gets Drain Life gets a lot of damage buffs, especially when you can keep up those bonuses on a raid boss. And that's why I think on paper Drain Life looks a lot better because it also heals you, and I just thought it was a lot more fun. I don't know, using it, and it also affected your obviously affected your Fell Hunter's Shadow Bite as well, so that was really good. So looking at the numbers in the trees, you would think Drain Life would be better, and like I said, on paper it should be, but unfortunately with the huge damage nerf, it's not anymore. In 4.1, there was a lot of talk about a Drain Life versus Shadow Bolt spec, and Drain Life was certainly viable, but unfortunately that's not the case anymore. And a lot of people, are complaining about this. Warlocks have always been, as far as I've seen, the biggest complainers on Blizzard's forums and things like that, complaining about how we're the least liked class and how we always get nerfs, and even though we don't need it and we're too underpowered and whatever. But, my opinion on that is I think it's ridiculous. Honestly, all the complaining, you rarely see a Warlock on there that talks about the changes, being fair, and I think all the complaining is just downright ridiculous. I think, well, first of all, because complaining isn't going to do anything. If you complain about it, they're not going to change anything just because a few, Warlocks on the forum are complaining. They base their changes off of gameplay and how that affects it and everything. And I think that people just need to learn how to adapt to the changes, and work. Make it work, because complaining isn't going to do anything. But quite honestly, Warlocks, we're not. I can't really say anything as far as being the least liked class, but we're not bad. people are always complaining about how Warlocks are really bad, and how we're always getting nerfs and stuff. But we get nerfs because we need the nerfs. It's because Warlocks are good. You just need to know how to play a Warlock. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging here or anything, but I've been playing a Warlock ever since I started playing WoW back in vanilla, and I've had multiple different Warlocks because I got hacked, but I started over with a Warlock again, and I got all the way up to level 85, and I've been playing him ever since. And I've gotten used to playing the Warlock because the Warlock has a lot of situational spells that. And you have to really know how to play. It's not. I'm not going to say it takes the most skill out of all the classes, because that's certainly not true at all. But it takes skill to play the game, and it's not the class that makes you good, and it's not the changes made in previous patches and stuff that makes you good. It's two things. It's obviously your skill and your practice with the class and your ability to adapt to the changes, and also I found out as I was getting ready for raids and stuff, also gear makes a huge difference. I used to not think so, but gear makes a tremendous difference. But it's, like I said, it's the player. In 4.1 in raids, when I was getting geared, and I had some 359s and some Zul'Gurub and Troll heroic gear. I was in raids even with some guild members, or in just random heroics. I was pulling top damage or second top damage basically 95% of the time, and that's because I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but that's because I had practiced and I had adapted to the changes and gotten used to playing my class. And that's just what I think. I just think people need to stop complaining, because Warlocks are good. You just need to know how to play them and adapt to the changes. And then my other point to go along with that is I'm certainly not mad at Blizzard for nerfing Drain Life, although, like I said, Drain Life was fun to use for the Affliction spec, and it looked better on paper, and it was better on 4.1. But I'm not mad because Shadow Bolt has been your number one spell, from level 1, and it also it changes around your talents a bit, because obviously you have to take these two talents. But you get the 5% crit increase constant, and it makes your haste stat. I think it makes it better, because I never really noticed a difference with my Drain Life, because it's a channel and you kind of interrupt it as you need to. But with Shadow Bolt, it's a hard cast, and so the haste really helps, and it makes it feel a lot better. But obviously you can't go as far into the Demonology tree. But I kind of like having the Shadow Bolt as your main spell, because, like I said, you've had it since level 1, and Drain Life wasn't designed, as far as I know, wasn't designed to be a main nuke spell for damage. I think it was designed to be a last-ditch effort to regain health back when you need to. That's why they have Death's Embrace. So I mean that's what it was designed to do. And self-heals for the Affliction Warlock are still fine, because we have from Haunt heals to Death Coil to Siphon Life here. Self-heals are fine, and Drain Life is now designed, it's what it was designed to be, a spell to regain back health, and so is Shadow Bolt is designed to be your main damage spell, which it is. So that's basically all I want to say about that. Obviously I want you guys to leave comments on this video. You can ask questions, or you can debate something I've said in the video, or agree with it, or whatever. Anything you want to say, I'm free to talk about it, because I think it's a very interesting topic, and I have a lot of opinions on it. So I think that's interesting to see what you guys think. The last thing I want to show you before before the video's over is when I was just getting started again, I had read a lot in the patch notes about the cool new Soul Harvest animation, but I never saw it for myself, so I'm going to show you what it looks like here real quick. So just go ahead and take a look at it. And there it is. I think that's really cool looking. So yeah, coming up in the future, I don't think I'm going to make another DPS video until the next big, huge change for the Warlock, because I've already made an Affliction spec DPS video, and I talked about the changes in here. So yeah, I'm not going to make another one of those, but I'm going to put out a lot more videos for you guys. Like I said, the series, that's probably not going to start for a month or two. But it'll be really cool and interesting, and I'm really looking forward to starting that. And I'm also going to make some more PvP montages. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. So yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching.